Viva Las Raiders! Sean, the Raiders have finally been approved by the NFL owners to relocate to Las Vegas. It was almost completely unanimous except for one vote from the Miami Dolphins, who he was the only one who didn't vote. But they're going. They're officially on the move to Las Vegas.
We knew it was going to happen. We knew they were going to go somewhere, and we finally got confirmation it was going to be Vegas.
Yeah, it kind of went up in the air a little bit when their original financial backer, he backed out. He was a casino mogul, and there was some concern when it came down to voting that people didn't want to have that ties in with them. So now that he backed out and Bank of America stepped in, that made the vote even easier. I mean, in the NFL, they're going to profit the shit out of this. With the Oakland Raiders, the Rams, the Chargers, with all three of those teams combined, this is going to gain the NFL $1.65 billion in relocation fees.
Yeah.
So
and
all the remaining 29 teams, they're each going to get $53 million out of these last three teams who just moved.
Yep.
It's all about that money, man.
Fucking crazy.
It's all about that money.
How much you have to pay just to relocate is fucking ridiculous.
Yep.
Crazy.
Now the Raiders, they will not be moving until 2020. That'll be their first season in Las Vegas, 2020. They still have a lease with Oakland for 2017 and 2018 seasons. Now 2019 is up in the air because that's when their lease is up, and the city of Oakland is not really they're feeling pretty bitter about this. Oakland Councilman Larry Reed came out and says that I don't want him here for 2019. Let them go play with the 49ers at Levi Stadium. Now, that's definitely not going to happen, right?
No.
There's no way they're going to share a stadium.
No.
Fuck no.
The 49ers just built a brand new stadium. They're not going to want someone else to just come and share for a year. Fuck that.
Nope. So let's talk about the 2019 season. The Raiders, let's say they're not going to play that last season in Oakland. Where do you see them playing? I know me and you have talked about this before.
Our top spot.
San Antonio, Texas. Why not? The Saints, after Katrina happened, they went to go play in San Antonio, Texas, in the Alamo Dome, and that was a success. People, they came and saw the games, and they supported the team. Now the Oakland Raiders, a team that's not just an NFL team, but this is a great NFL team, a young, talented NFL team that could be a dynasty in the making, maybe. If they came to San Antonio, people would go watch them. Now, the NFL has it on tape. They know that, hey, on record, this team could go play there in San Antonio. People go watch them. I know me and you will definitely be two of those people.
Easily.
That's around our neck of the woods. I'll come from Dallas, pick you up in Austin, and we go catch Derek Carr, Amari Cooper, Khalil Mack.
Hell yeah, dude. That would be fucking amazing.
I don't see where else they could play.
I don't know what other
I'm just throwing it out there. Maybe they go San Diego and they play in that empty stadium for a year. Maybe they give Oklahoma City a try because I think Oklahoma City desperately needs an NFL team because this is a great fan base over there. So I would say San Antonio would be the top option to play in 2019.
Yeah, I pick San Antonio. I think San Antonio is definitely, and plus it's their colors, black and gray out there. So
exactly, San Antonio Spurs. So you got people sporting those colors. Now let's talk about the Oakland fan base, man. Now everybody knows that the Oakland Raiders fans are some of the most passionate, dedicated fan bases out
Black
there.
Hole.
They love their team through thick and thin. Now I don't know if you've seen this, but some Raiders fans are really taking this hard. I saw a video of a grown man crying. I saw a video of people burning their Oakland Raiders gear. Yeah. Now, so I understand that. I get why they're so upset about this. You're losing a great team. Not just your team, but a great team. So, but you know what? They don't have anyone to blame but their city. Because their city had so many years to get their shit together and get themselves to get their team a new stadium.
I'm really disappointed in the city itself, and I feel for the Raiders fans because if my Cowboys left, I would cry too. Like I would bawl my eyes out. So I would would definitely do the same thing.
Now it's a good thing that we're fans of of two teams that belong to some of the biggest markets in the world. So
we're never going to lose our team. We're never going to lose our teams. But Oakland was a huge franchise back in the day, and they still have very loyal fans. A black hole, we all know this. They're always decked out in the gladiator gear, and it's crazy. And I feel bad for those fans. But yeah, like you said, it's the city's fault. They've been playing in a fucking baseball stadium with this nasty ass
horrible stadium. Oh, horrible. God.
And it's just ridiculous. Like, the whole field is just crappy field. I don't even know how Janikowski kicks field goals out there. Like, it's horrible. So I don't blame anybody but the city. I'm right there with you. I agree with you.
All right. So, you know what? I think that the Raiders fans are passionate enough to go drive, take a road trip, or even fly to Las Vegas to go catch their team when they finally do move.
Yeah.
But if not, then get the NFL Sunday ticket. But you have nobody to blame but your own city, who did not want to pony up the money to get there in the stadium. Now they're on their way to Vegas in 2020. Let's get into that. Let's talk about the Oakland Raiders. They're in Vegas. What do you see coming out of this? Because it's the Sin City. You're talking about legal gambling, legal prostitution, weed. What do you see coming from this with these athletes going there?
It's going to be very interesting.
Reminder, the player conduct policy, which is extremely strict.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because, like you said, there's gambling, there's prostitutions, there's all these temptations around. And
let me throw this out there.
Go ahead.
Okay, real quick. Do you think Roger Goodell and the NFL are hypocritical of allowing a team to go to Las Vegas, considering how strict the NFL has been with their player conduct policy, especially when it comes to gambling?
Oh, fuck yeah. Just what, I don't know, two years ago, give or take, maybe a little bit longer, Romo had that convention out there, the NFFC, the National Fantasy Football Convention, was being held in Vegas. And they made him cancel it pretty much because they said any player that attends that is going to be subject to fines and suspensions, which is crazy because it wasn't just Romo. It was DeMarco Murray was involved, Dez, Jason Witten, Antonio Brown, Rob Gronkowski. There was all these players that were supposed to attend. All it was them supposed to connect with these fantasy football players that play the game and them just have a Q&A. That's it. And it was being held at the Sands Expo, which has no on-site gambling.
And they put an X to that shit.
And they pretty much said, hey, if you show up, you could be fined or suspended.
So what are they going to do now?
And now, yeah, exactly. What are you going to do? Like, you have a team there now that's in Vegas. And come on now. Like, half the time. So what are you going to do? Let me ask you this. Like, you have these teams that are flying in from away on away games, right?
Yeah.
And what hotel are they going to stay at? Because all these hotels pretty much have casinos in them.
Imagine when guys like Gronkowski are coming to visit the Raiders. Holy shit. Are you kidding me?
Come on, man. This guy's going to be fucking partying it up, probably taking shots. Like, oh, God, dude.
Bill Belichick's going to be like, when we go to Vegas, I don't want to see any you guys do not leave my sight. Everybody hold hands. Everybody he's going to attach themselves to them.
Hold hands before we cross the street. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting because I think it's a little hypocritical. I give props to Mark Davis. He really wanted this to happen. He made it happen, and he's putting a stamp on the team. Because it's been Al Davis' team. It's his team now.
He's distanced himself for his father now.
Yeah,
Vegas Raiders.
But the NFL is hypocritical for approving this, but which we already knew was probably going to get approved. But. It's just crazy. They're going to have to change. They're going to have to, money. They're going to have to change their policy a little bit.
Yeah, I can't imagine that, that there won't be new rules put in place or restrictions or something put in place with the Raiders athletes, especially when it comes to money, spending money, which they already do, like, money, like guys like Chris Carter or whatever, they come and they talk to these young athletes about how to conduct themselves, how to spend their money and stuff like that. Yeah, because in Las Vegas, you can drop tens of thousands of dollars in a weekend, no problem.
In like a day, like
And then speaking of legal brothels, Dennis Hoff, the guy who everyone's heard of the Bunny Ranch. Everyone's heard of the Bunny Ranch.
Yep.
Dennis Hoff was the owner of the Bunny Ranch, and he has other brothels as well. He even has a television show on HBO called Cat House. So so Dennis Hoff, he came out and said that he already has a plan in place to open a brothel that will be dedicated to athletes and their diehard fans. And check this out. This is the name of the brothel. It's going to be called the Pirates Booty Sports Brothel. And there's got to be
oh my God,
policies in place to make sure these guys don't get in too much trouble and whatever. Maybe stricter curfews. I don't know. But this could be trouble, man. I mean, you know how people like to throw out accusations. Look at Revis. Just recently, people like to throw out those accusations at athletes and shit.
Yeah, and it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy to see what happens. I'm kind of curious about what player on the Raiders is gonna have the first headline out there.
Crabtree.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Crabtree looks like he's one of those. The other guys, Khalil Mack, Derek Carr, and Amari Cooper, I think they won't really get in too much trouble, but I think Michael Crabtree will. It's going to be interesting. I'm excited. 2020.
Did you see their new stadium?
Great. Yeah, I saw that video.
Holy shit!
You sent it to me. On Facebook, and I was like,
it?
Yeah. I was like, holy fuck!
That's a fucking nice ass stadium.
That's probably better than the Cowboys stadium.
That looks fucking slick as shit.
I'll put it up there.
I could see people coming from all around the world, coming to go to Vegas like they already do.
Yeah.
But to go, and then they'll go watch Raiders games,
Oh, fuck
and me and you will be two of those people, because me and you, we already have a plan in set that we started last year, where we're gonna. Our plan is to go to every NFL home game, and last year we went to 4 games. And someday we'll be going to Vegas to go catch the Raiders, and probably do that a few times, because Vegas is
Vegas is definitely. I've been there once. It's awesome.
I have never been there.
Oh, I know.
And I cannot wait to go.
We got to change that,
especially with the Raiders coming to
now we have a reason other than just to gamble. We have a reason to go out there just to watch the Raiders.
Yep.
But Raiders we definitely are going to go to Oakland to watch a game out there before they leave. So technically we'll be going to 33 home games, which is crazy.
So you guys, let us know what you guys think about the Oakland Raiders moving to Las Vegas. Do you like this move? Do you hate this move? Do you feel sorry for their fan base, or do you not care? And will you be going to Las Vegas to go check out the Raiders in that beautiful new stadium and check out the whole city? Let us know what you guys think about this, and we'll see what happens in 2020. Hey, if you enjoy these videos, then click these links down here below for some of our other videos.
And if you haven't done so already, go ahead and click that subscribe button to catch our future videos.
Yes. Do that. Do it now.
What he said.